Imagine walking through life with an unseen companion, always there, always watching over you. Picture a presence that is ceaseless and unwavering, a silent partner in your every endeavor. This, dear friends, is the profound and beautiful reality that many of us experience as the presence of God. Think of it as a journey. You're not wandering aimlessly, but rather you are on a path, a pilgrimage, if you will. And on this journey, you are not alone. You have an unseen companion, a divine guide, who is with you every step of the way. This guide isn't a distant observer, but an intimate friend who shares in your joys, your sorrows, your hopes, and your fears. Imagine the comfort and reassurance that comes from knowing that you are seen, loved, and cared for by a being who is infinitely wise and infinitely good. This is not a fanciful dream or a wishful thinking, but a lived reality for many. It is an experience that transcends the boundaries of religion, culture, and geography. This presence is not just an abstract concept, but a tangible reality that can be felt, experienced, and known. It is as real as the air we breathe, the ground beneath our feet, or the stars in the night sky. God's presence, like a soft whisper on the wind, is always there, whether we notice it or not. It's like a gentle hand guiding us, a comforting voice reassuring us, a warm light illuminating our path. It's a constant source of strength, comfort, and guidance. But how do we become aware of this unseen companion? How do we tune into the divine frequency and feel the palpable presence of God in our lives? Through prayer, meditation, contemplation, and acts of love and kindness, we can cultivate a deep personal relationship with the divine. In the noise and chaos of our daily lives, it's easy to feel alone or lost. But remember, we are never truly alone. There is an unseen companion, a loving presence always with us, always watching over us. This is not just a comforting thought, but a reality experienced by many. Consider the stories of people who have felt this divine presence in their lives. Let's start with Laura, a nurse who worked tirelessly through the height of a global pandemic. Despite the fear, the uncertainty, and the exhaustion, Laura found strength in a sense of divine companionship. She recounts how she felt an unseen hand guiding her through the darkest hours, providing comfort and resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity. Then there's Michael, a man who battled addiction for years. He remembers hitting rock bottom, feeling utterly alone and hopeless. But in that moment, he experienced a profound sense of love and acceptance that he can only describe as divine. This feeling, this presence, sparked a turning point for Michael, leading him on a path towards recovery and healing. And let's not forget Maya, a young woman who, after losing both her parents, found herself adrift in a sea of grief. She tells of a moment when she felt a warm, comforting presence envelop her, like a soft blanket on a cold night. It was a moment of pure love, a moment that reassured her that she was not alone, that she was cherished and watched over. Each of these individuals, from different walks of life, have shared a common experience. They felt a presence that transcends the physical, a presence that offers comfort, guidance, and unconditional love. They felt a divine presence, a presence that whispers in the silence, "I am with you." These experiences are not isolated incidents, but echoes of a universal truth. They are reminders that we are all part of something bigger, something divine. They are reminders that in our darkest moments, in our deepest despair, we are never truly alone. These stories are not just tales told. They are lived experiences, powerful and profound. They are stories that resonate because they remind us of our own experiences, our own encounters with the divine. They remind us of the times when we felt that comforting presence, that guiding hand, that whisper in the silence saying, "I am with you." These are not just stories, but testimonies of a divine presence. Many sacred texts speak of this comforting presence. From the age-old scriptures of the Bible to the holy verses of the Quran, the theme of divine companionship echoes throughout. Let us delve into some of these, shall we? In the Bible, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verse 6, we find, "Be strong and courageous, do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you." This passage is a beautiful reminder that, regardless of the adversities we face, we are never alone. God is there, offering strength and courage. The Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 262, resonates a similar sentiment. And when my servants ask you concerning me, indeed I am near. I respond to the invocation of the supplicant when he calls upon me. This verse assures us that God is not a distant entity. He is near, always ready to respond to our call. In the Bhagavad Gita, a sacred text of Hinduism, Krishna says to Arjuna in chapter 18, verse 66, "Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear." This verse highlights the essence of divine surrender and assures us of God's promise to liberate us from our fears and anxieties. These scriptures, these words, are not mere texts. They are more than ink on a page or pixels on a screen. They are life-affirming declarations that we are not alone, that there is a divine presence with us, in every step we take, in every breath we draw. They are reminders that we can find strength in our faith, courage in our convictions, and solace in the knowledge that the divine is always with us, guiding us, supporting us, loving us. These words are not just texts, but affirmations of divine companionship. Now take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Each of us has a unique journey, a distinct path, full of trials, triumphs, and moments of profound insight. Perhaps you've felt a guiding hand during a time of distress. Maybe you've experienced moments of clarity amidst chaos or found strength in times of weakness. These instances, subtle or profound, are evidence of a divine presence in our lives. Consider the affirmation, "I am not alone. I am guided, protected and loved." Let these words resonate within you, embodying the essence of your experiences. Reflect on the times you've felt this guiding presence. It could be a comforting presence in the middle of the night, a sudden insight during a difficult decision, or an inexplicable sense of peace in a moment of turmoil. Now let's consider another affirmation. I am a vessel of divine love and light. This affirmation reminds us of our inherent worth and our capacity to channel divine love and light to others. Remember the times you've touched someone's life, not by your own strength, but by the divine love flowing through you. And here's another affirmation for us to ponder. I am resilient because I am not alone. This speaks to the strength we draw from our divine companion, especially in moments of adversity. Reflect on the challenges you've overcome, the mountains you've climbed, not by your might, but by the strength bestowed upon you. These affirmations are not just words, they are reflections of our experiences, our interactions with the divine. They remind us of the unseen companion who walks with us, guides us, loves us, and empowers us. So let these reflections serve as gentle reminders of the divine presence in your life. Let them inspire you, comfort you, and strengthen you. And remember, these are not mere thoughts or words, they are connections to the divine, affirmations of a presence that is always with us, always guiding us, always loving us. These reflections are not just thoughts, but connections to the divine. In the end, remember this powerful truth. Life is an intricate tapestry woven with threads of joy, sorrow, triumph, and defeat. Every thread plays a crucial role in shaping the grand design, and each one of us is a unique part of this beautiful, complex pattern. But sometimes the weight of the world can feel too heavy to bear, and the threads may seem to unravel. In those moments, when the darkness seems to close in, it's so important to remember that there's an unseen hand guiding us, a comforting presence that whispers, "You are not alone." This is the divine promise that has echoed throughout time and space, a promise that has been the anchor of hope for countless souls. No matter the trials you face, the challenges that seem insurmountable, you are not alone. There's a divine presence that walks with you, unseen, yet profoundly felt. It's in the quiet moments, in the stirring of the soul, in the whispers of the heart. And this presence isn't just there in the times of hardship. It's there in the moments of joy, in the triumphs, in the simple pleasures of life. It's there in the rising of the sun, in the blooming of a flower, in the laughter of a child. It's there, reminding us to be grateful, to cherish every moment, to live fully and love deeply. So as we navigate the winding paths of life, let us remember this powerful truth. Let us remember to look for the divine in the everyday, to listen for the whispers of the heart, to lean on the unseen hand that guides us. In the end, it's not just about believing in this presence. It's about experiencing it, about feeling it in the depths of our being. It's about understanding that we are part of something greater, that we are deeply loved, and that no matter what, we are never alone. This is not just a message, but a promise. You are never alone.